third round of qualifying. We made a pretty good hit first round yesterday. Car went a 707. Real mild tune as far as the boost ramp and the launch. We turned it up just a little bit for second round earlier today, and I ended up missing third gear. We have the billet clutch in the car now, so it's our first time out really with the billet clutch, and it's just extremely tight right now, so that may have had something to do with my missed shift. But we're working the clutch, and we've got a lot more power in it this time, so hopefully we can get some slip between the adjustments we've made and the power. So hopefully this pass goes down and gets us into the sixes. And then, of course, we got 2 more rounds of qualifying tomorrow. So hopefully we'll make a good hit now, and then we'll try this tune in the sun tomorrow and see if it'll go down and, during the day when the heat's high. Back in the staging lanes here is for round 4 qualifying Saturday. Made a good hit last night in third round. We went 682. Still working with the clutch. We backed it off a little more than we probably should have and slipped it a little bit more than I like, but it was fast that way. We just got to get a little bit of that out so it'll last. It'll get us through the race. So tighten the clutch up a little bit. We're actually throwing a lot of power at it right now. Don't expect it to actually go down the track and take it because it is the afternoon, heat of the day. But we'll see. If it takes this, it's going to be pretty wild later. So if this goes down, we'll turn it up even more. But we'll see what it does. We're back in the lanes. It's the first round of eliminations. We got to run our buddy Stephen Clemens from MooreHP here, so that kind of stinks, running one of our team tick guys. But we've been struggling a little bit the last couple of qualifier rounds. We felt like the car was rolling through the beams, so we didn't really try to get a light. We just regrouped and grabbed the brake. So hopefully we found a couple of issues with how the clutch was disengaging and triggering our line lock to be released. So we changed that. We had a backfire the last round, which made the run stopped at the third gear shift. It was actually a really good pass, but the run ended once it backfired. So we're hoping we fixed a few things and can get through this round and get some solid data. the staging lanes. We're going into the semifinals now against Nick Coleman, the S10 LS record holder, I believe. So we're gonna have our hands full with him. He's been making some fast passes and getting down good. So hopefully we got all our little bugs worked out. We made a clean hit the previous round. Knocked the tires off in second gear, pedaled it, and it hooked back up. So still went a 6.9 something, 93 I think maybe. So pretty much same tune-up, just a little bit off the line more. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we're standing here in front of the car. The race is over. We made it to the semis and lost on a weird issue. We've had weird issues all weekend. The car decided for whatever the reason that it was gonna go to the two-step, and it made boost, really the amount of boost we were planning to launch with, and then for whatever reason it just died out. Ignition went away. I don't really know what happened. The data log don't show a whole lot of anything. Don't look like it backfired or lean popped or any of those kind of issues. It made boost and then it stopped running. So, and what makes it even crazier is we fired the car back up on the starting line and it fired up fine. It went on the two-step fine. I stayed on it for a couple of seconds and went ahead and launched it because I wanted to see what the car was going to run, because we did have it turned up a lot down track. And it was expecting probably a 660, maybe even a 650. And it went about a second into the pass and kicked the tires. So we would have lost anyway. I mean, I wish Nick could have won. You know, Nick was who we was running, Nick Coleman in the semis, and of course he beat us because of our issues. And you know, we pull for Nick. He's a customer of ours too, and he ended up grabbing the scramble, you know, not knowing exactly where I am. You know, he just thinking he treed me or whatever, and he ended up breaking his cylinder head. So he didn't make it to the finals, and the Speed Factory guys with their all-wheel drive Civic took home the win. And I mean, they deserve it because they came out here with a fairly new combo. I mean, they've been working with it this year, but one of the first races, I guess, big races they'd been to, and they laid down a handful of 6-second passes and qualified number 2. And you know, you just gotta take your hat off to them. You know, World Cup is survival. 5 rounds of qualifying, and you know, then you got to make it to the end of the race, and they did their job, and we didn't. So we'll tear it down over the winter. Probably going to do some rewiring. Car's got 4-year-old, maybe 5-year-old wiring now, and race cars beat wiring up pretty good. So we're gonna scrap all the wiring in it and just start from scratch this winter and come back out. Texas 2K probably be first. Trying to get a race at the South Georgia race for the 8th mile stuff. So maybe doing that in February, but for now it's gonna feel good to not race for a few months. So that'll pretty much do it for here.